No one understood why the snow around her boots was turning red, until the Navy SEAL commander stepped out of the truck and said 4 quiet words. "Come with me now." The snowstorm roared around the small roadside rest stop, swallowing sound and space. But even through the blinding white, the sight was unmistakable: a lone female soldier, clutching 2 shivering kids, standing beside a broken-down car as the wind peeled at their clothes like claws. People inside the diner watched from behind fogged windows, whispering, hesitating, choosing comfort over courage. Before I tell you what happened next, tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I love knowing who's listening. Her name was Staff Sergeant Lena Brooks, and in the brutal daylight glare bouncing off the endless snow, she looked like a woman held together only by willpower. Her daughter clung to her sleeve. Her little boy's teeth chattered so hard she could hear each click over the wind. But Lena refused to cry. Not after what they had already survived. She tried waving at passing trucks, but they sped on, engines growling, tires spitting slush. Every rejection felt like a slap. She pressed her kids closer, trying to shield them. Though her arms were trembling violently, she thought no one would stop. She thought she'd never see help again. She was wrong. Through the wall of white, a dark vehicle emerged, slow, steady, deliberate, as if it had been searching for her specifically. The diner door swung open, and murmurs rose as a tall man stepped out, snow crunching sharply under military boots. Commander Reed Callahan, Navy SEAL, but more importantly, a man who noticed things others ignored. His sharp eyes took in the whole scene in seconds: the broken fan belt hanging inside the hood, the frostbite forming on the boy's ear, the tremor in Lena's stance, the thin fabric of their jackets. He didn't ask for permission. He didn't hesitate. He walked right to her. "You're getting in the truck," he said softly, firmly. "All of you." Lena shook her head, pride flaring. "Sir, we're fine. You need warmth," he interrupted. "You need safety, and your kids need you alive." His voice wasn't commanding. It was something heavier, something that told her he'd pulled too many freezing bodies from too many mountains to let this become another story. But there were murmurs behind him, patrons from the diner stepping out, arms crossed, faces doubtful. "Why should we help her?" someone muttered. "She's military. They know what they sign up for." Probably exaggerating. Lena heard every word, each one stung deeper than the cold. Her jaw tightened as she remembered her deployments, the medals no one cared about, the nights she had tucked letters under her pillow because she didn't know if she'd ever come home. This was the moral tension, the moment she questioned whether people only respected soldiers when it was convenient. The commander heard it too. He turned slightly, his presence cutting through the crowd like a blade. "She served so you could stand here and complain," he said simply. "Now move." Something shifted. The murmurs died. The storm suddenly felt quieter. He guided Lena and her children toward the truck, shielding them with his own coat. Her daughter whimpered when a gust slammed against them, and Reed instinctively lifted the girl into his arms. Lena's breath caught, not from the cold, but from shock at a stranger's kindness. As they reached the truck, Reed opened the back seat, but then paused. The boy's mittens slipped from his hands, landing in a snowbank. Before Lena could react, Reed knelt, brushing snow from the small fingers with surprising gentleness. "You're safe now," he murmured. Inside the cab, warmth rushed over them like a mercy. The kids relaxed instantly, faces thawing, eyes fluttering with relief. Lena watched them, her heart tightening in her chest, as she finally allowed herself to exhale. Reed started the engine. "We're getting you home," he said, "and we're getting your car towed. No arguments." Lena swallowed hard. Why are you helping us?" He met her eyes in the mirror. "Because someone once helped me when no one else would." A silence settled, heavy, meaningful. As they drove through the blinding snow, Lena realized something she hadn't felt in a very long time: hope. Because kindness doesn't vanish, it waits, and it finds its way back. And sometimes it arrives in a truck driven by a Navy SEAL. Thank you for listening to this story. If it touched you, drop a comment, share your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this. Your support truly means the world.